The Lost Girl, Once Upon a Time, yeah, season 3. It started off really, really good. The second episode, it's still good. I still like it, but it's just not as... You watch the first episode and you're like, yeah, and then it's like, okay, alright, okay, we'll go back to Once Upon a Time stuff, yeah, okay. But I still love it. Emma is basically tasked to find Henry, and she's given a map by Peter Pan, and it's blank map. And then Peter Pan basically says, Emma has to find out who she really is, or admit who she really is, and then the map will show up on the paper. So the whole episode is basically just everybody except for mainly Rumpelstiltskin and Emma basically admitting who they really are. And I like that they showed that, because I like how I love Rumpelstiltskin. Like, Rumpelstiltskin's like my favorite character in there, and I just like how they show him with like the different emotions that he brings and the different emotions that he has. And I mean, we don't forget, if you haven't seen the first 2 seasons, you could jump on Netflix and go watch these things. But Rumpelstiltskin did this out of love for his son, and out of he did it also out of greed, but the main thing was he wanted to do it out of love for himself. I mean, this guy was shat on from the beginning, every day of his life. Yeah, he was a coward, but I mean, it was his wife left him, his son hates him, like everything, all this stuff. Yeah, he did it to himself, but I mean, I just love Rumpelstiltskin. I just love Rumpelstiltskin. Anyways, so we find out what that little doll is that he got from one of the Lost Boys. It's basically a gift from his dad, which is very interesting, because I want to know who is Rumpelstiltskin's dad. Who could possibly be the Dark One's dad? And I wonder if they're going to bring that person into this whole fold thing. I'm assuming it'd be weird, like if he was like some... What's that villain's name from The Hunchback of Notre Dame? I don't know. That guy, I don't really like him, but it'd be kind of weird if it was him anyways. I don't know. Different times, different storylines. Once Upon a Time might do it. Anyway, what's going on? What else was there? Okay. Once Upon a Time is famous for doing flashbacks of the fairy tale world and then the current situation that we're in, right? And try to put them together. And since the theme was discovering who you really are, they did a backstory of a flashback of Snow White and Prince Charming, and Snow White trying to basically admit who she really is, which is the ruler of the Enchanted World. What do they call that place? I don't know. I watched 3 seasons. I don't know. I always think of Enchanted Forest, so I guess that's what it is. But I had a problem with these flashbacks. Mainly my one problem was, it was just a little minor problem. We already know what happens. I know they're trying to show a story that this is how, Snow White got her courage to do this. But I felt like we were going backwards. We were going in what season 1 and 2 did, rather than this is a new season. Like, we don't have to talk about those stuff. And if they are going to do flashbacks, do stuff that we don't know about. We know that Snow White and Prince Charming and all their friends go and conquer back the kingdom and defeat Regina. So we know about that. So when I was watching this, I was like, well, okay, yeah, I understand what you're trying to do, but you're showing me something that I already know what's going to happen, That's what I liked about the flashbacks back in first 2 seasons, is I didn't know what was happening. I knew that the result was this, that the evil queen did a spell and this happened, but I didn't know how that result happened. And that's why I like the flashbacks going back and forth. This time it's like, you already explained it, I already know what happened, so why are you showing me this again? So it was just a little thing. I wasn't really hating it, it was just the one thing I was like, okay, you could have gone without this. I don't know what... I feel like Peter Pan's like the best villain. I don't know who's playing this guy. I gotta find him. I'm a fanboy for this guy, because this guy's this young man. I don't know. He could be a little kid or a man. I don't know. But he's good. He's good. Like, I love his way. Just the way that they portrayed Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and making like Captain Hook is a villain or a good guy in Neverland World, and then Peter Pan's a villain. I love that. That's why I love Once Upon a Time. So I like that flip. And another thing, we got this in episode 1, but in episode 2, they kind of... Hook was like saying, he was telling Emma that, you know, Peter Pan's a demon in this world, and I don't know how you know him, but Emma said, oh, well, all the stories I know, Peter, it's the reverse. And Captain Hook, as, oh, I bet I'm good looking in the stories that you know, right? Then she's like, if you like a handlebar mustache and a perm, then yeah, he looks at her and says, I'm guessing a perm is not that a good thing, right? And so it's funny that they did that in the first episode while they were kind of breaking the fourth wall kind of thing, or Bayfire was talking to Mulan saying like, oh, they made a movie about you, it's pretty good, and she's like, what's a movie? So I love that they're bringing that, the movies that we watch, Mulan, the Peter Pan, the Disney movies that we watch are relevant in this show. It's like, this is the stuff that we grew up on, and this is the stuff that they grew up on in their world. I'm getting ahead of myself, but whatever. Yeah, I love the episode. Can't wait to episode 3. I feel like it's longer. I think it's because I've been watching Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., which you can also check out my episode reviews on those on the same channel, just under S.H.I.E.L.D. Or was it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? So you guys can go check that out. Alright guys, I'm done with that episode review. Hope you liked it. If you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it, or tell me what I can improve on. I'm doing this for you guys and for me because I like doing it, but I want to know what you guys want. Yeah, I'm a servant to you guys right now. I don't know. I guess it was a wrong choice of words, but anyways. Alright, if you want to catch our podcast, you can go on iTunes, just type in Disneypunksreviews, or you can go check out our website, Disneypunksreviews.com. Everything, all those good Twitter and all that other stuff will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys later.